Okay, welcome back to Curse of Strahd after what was a very bloody
Brutal.
previous session. Yep. So yeah, I did want to recap anyway, the kind of just quickly what happened in terms of looting at the end of last session. So Xyril and Earl, you looted a few things from Variel and Nasifa's bodies. Can you just quickly run through them and I'll jump in if I think you missed out anything?
Yeah, I got Variel's braces,
Okay. Yep.
which I haven't equipped yet. I've just taken them for now,
Mm.
and I know that me and Eirril basically got their gold collective and shared it equally between us,
Hmm.
which was like, yeah, it's quite a lot.
Okay.
That's all I've got.
Cool. Earl.
Um, I got the orb from Asifa.
Mm. A mysterious orb.
Yeah, which I
You got
know.
something.
Does that need any more explaining, or is it going to be an investigation?
It's up to you what you do with it.
I mean, we don't really have time to investigate. We got to shoot off.
Yeah.
So the way I've imagined this is that we're basically picking up. You guys have crossed that bridge.
Yeah.
And I guess you just run like a little bit down the path, we can say, and you kind of we'll just say we've picked up here.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get into it.
Because
That's it for the loot.
we've
Correct.
got the skull with us.
Yes.
So we've
You're
done
both
that.
carrying the skull between you. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we basically ended where we had put the skull down, and
Mhm.
we'd kind of just like slumped to the floor, just kind of processing what's just happened.
Yep. So yeah, let's go from there.
Well, we're kind of down a meat shield again.
It's just the two of us again. What keeps happening?
Well, you
Everyone
know,
around us keeps dying.
people just need to be better at running. That's what it is.
They just need to escape.
They just need to learn Misty Step. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We are pretty squidgy in a fight.
Well, yeah, but you know, as long as I'm not squidgy in the wrong places, that's all that matters. I did get these pretty sweet braces, these arm things from Variel. So hopefully they'll be useful.
Oh, extra armor.
Yeah. You should have. I don't know. You should have taken. Actually, no, it might have been too big for you. I suppose taking Asifa's armor.
Would have slowed me down. Wouldn't been able to carry that stuff. Trying to lug that around.
I didn't even know they had so much money. They were holding out on us.
We're two rich men. We can do whatever we want.
Tell me about it. And without them around, we could just kill whoever we want.
I guess we got to return this skull, but who knows after that?
Yeah, we might as well get rid of this. It's a bit, you know, it's a bit hefty.
Yeah, we're in a bit of we're a bit vulnerable lugging this thing around.
I don't know about you though. I'm pretty knackered. How about we head back to the mill with the children and have a few winks.
He's not cool with that. He's DC. I think we can assume he'd agree. I can't imagine why he wouldn't.
Oh, you never know.
He's decided against it.
He might have done. We might want to go straight there with the skull. But I don't think, because Xyril didn't long rest. He hasn't long rested since Casimir's. So he's. I don't
Still
think
the
he'll.
same day.
Is it? I suppose it is. But he'll need to. He won't make it to Algenvostol without any kind of long rest.
You will start, yeah.
So I think
Having to deal with exhaustion too. Technically, Eirril also hasn't rested because he didn't get any benefit last time.
that's true. That's true.
Shit. Just took the health loss.
Yeah. So yeah, I think we should head back to the windmill.
So that's the closest safe point.
Pretty much. Like, yeah. I don't really want to head all the way to Valaki.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Unless you've got any objections, we'll go there. Dan? Let's just. I think. Yeah.
Alright,
we'll
let's-
just go there.
let's-
We'll just go there.
Okay, fine. So, okay, so you guys are making your way down the road, and you kind of get to sort of about here, where kind of like it joins up. And I don't know if you'd be playing your your thing, Matt, but
we're not on the world map, but
that'll appear.
I don't know.
In any case, whether he's playing his instrument or not, you hear voices from down the road, and it's quite obviously you guys have been in Barovia for a fair bit now. It's quite unusual to meet, sort of other travellers on the road. And you look south, and you see two figures making their way up the road. And Matt, would you like to go first and describe what they see?
Sure. I am a tabaxi bard, fairly about average height for a tabaxi, around 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2" ish. Grey fur and green eyes. They have a lute attached to their chest, essentially, just almost practically playing something at all times for one reason or another as they go.
Huh. Eirril, did you hear that?
And alongside him, he has a companion who, Arthur, would you like to describe who his walking buddy is?
So, next to him, you see a much burlier man, quite a bit taller, very bear-like features. His ears are more rounded, his nose is very flat and straight and wide. His eyes are a very dark hazel. And he's carrying a claymore on his back. And next to it, also on his back in the same angle, is a glaive. A huge, long, almost quite finesse and quite frivolously decorated glaive blade. The claymore is much more reasonably looking. And he's just wearing some furs and some warm clothing and is just quite hairy all over.
Do these guys look friendly, Xyril?
I'm not sure. One of them looks a bit like a werewolf. We might have to be careful.
Are they both male? They are,
Yeah, we're both male.
Yeah. So obviously you all kind of like see each other. So for you guys, you would know that these guys are coming down from Castle Ravenloft because that's the only place that path goes. And for Sunny and Dan, well, you've been there before. The village of Barovia is down that way.
Right.
So yeah.
Don't tell them about the skull.
What are we supposed to do? It's sticking out like a sore thumb.
Well, just don't tell them what it is. Just I don't know. Say you're a collector or something.
I mean, at this rate, we need all the help we can get, and these two beefy guys need shield.
Well, I suppose we could ask him. I mean, well, I don't know about that one. It's some weird cat person. No, that's not really going to be useful unless you want to cut up some furniture.
He could sing Strahd to sleep. I mean, come on.
I mean,
You don't
maybe.
know what power he has.
I mean, it's just a bard. These guys just tell pointless stories. And the music's
There
nice.
once was a boy with a very bold plan, and the plan was to kill Strahd. Kill that count in a very big fount where his friends were murderers.
Oh boy.
Cut, man, I do not think that's going to work out very well.
Why not? I told you that rhymes.
I understand, but I still think that it's not quite right. You need to gauge the emphasis on it, the epicness of what we are about to do.
Oh, that'll come later. I'm trying to get the words right, alright?
Oh, alright, take your time.
Yeah, you like that? That's you, right? That's clearly you. That's clearly you.
I mean, I guess just who are these people with this? Is that a skull?
I'm guessing these are your friends that are murderers.
No, they are not. I was not the one who thought of talking to these people. It was you who convinced me.
Yes, and one's the Tiefling and one's the what's his face.
Like,
There was 3 of them, but I don't know why there's 2.
this is no way to talk to somebody. This is...
Well, they can see us, can't they? So
Oh!
Did he just call you a hoe?
People!
I mean, I know you look like a girl, Eirril, but still, I mean, that's a bit insensitive.
Oh wait, are they talking to us now?
You with the skull!
I think he's talking to you.
Halt! Who goes there?
What do you mean, halt? You are already halted.
Wait.
Well,
You have huge skull, and you are all puny people.
I mean, technically, we're this normal size. This is just bigger than we are.
Ah,
It's a dragon skull. What else does it look like?
I
Eirril,
have not seen a dragon skull before.
it's
you haven't lived.
You've seen a dragon skull before?
Not that one. Well, I'm not that one. But I've seen a dragon skull. Of course, I've seen a dragon skull. Who hasn't seen a dragon skull? They're big. Well, you haven't lived, have you?
Well, I have, because I am here, standing before you.
Mr. King of Nobody.
I am king of the bear clans of the... And he's getting visibly angry at this point.
No king will travel on his own. So you're king of nobody.
King must lead and must order as he is expected to handle himself. If I would not do this myself, I could not ask my followers to do so.
Eirril. If he's if he's a king, he must be rich.
And that's why you can't be a king. Because no king I've ever met acts like that.
Well,
So,
sorry,
really?
but you have
So you're
never
in-
met me.
Are you?
Till
So
today.
hang on. Are you a king or aren't you a king?
I am a king.
Good to
Either
know.
he's a king of nobody, or he's the king of all the idiots in the world. Either way, he's not a very good king then, is he?
To be fair,
I
there's a
am
lot
the
of idiots in
king.
the world.
And I am the heir to this throne.
What throne?
The throne of Barovia.
Again, I don't believe him either.
Okay. I don't know. Okay. So what? Are you just going in there and taking it?
Well, that was the plan, yes.
I don't think the big S would be too happy with that, but you know, you're welcome to try.
Who
We're-
is the big S?
Oh,
That's what I said.
you know, the big S. You're not supposed to say his name around here, so
Why not?
I don't know. Apparently, he doesn't like it, or people get a bit funny with it. They get twitchy. And you know, if you're trying to get something out of somebody, the last thing you need is for them to turn twitchy. So we just refer to him as the big S. It's just easier that way.
I am confused. Are you talking about Strahd or not?
Yes.
Lightning sounds when you say his name.
See what I mean?
Ah, I see his curse is truly in the land.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yes. You could almost call it the curse of the big S, but you know.
Putting a hand on my face and just kind of face palming for a moment, I just lean down to my satchel and I grab out bone carved dice.
Ooh, I bet they're loaded.
And
He's
I'm
gonna roll a 5. On
Cast.
5.
and
Who's gonna guess 5?
I'm casting with my barbarian ability augury and seeing if it's a good omen
Oh my god.
or a bad omen to work with asking Dolvin if it's a bad omen or a good omen to work with these two in front of me.
Wait, is this like a class thing?
So a class thing I get
Augury's
is
a
I can
spell.
use the spell augury, which is a
Augury,
spell.
Really quick.
It says that you need to use like marked sticks or bones. So my idea was, as I can use die sets, that I would use like a bone die set made from my ancestors.
Okay.
So
Who's
So
guessing
what-
5? Anybody
your
5?
question?
Anybody 5? 5?
Because it says it
Maybe
has to be a
threes?
specific course of action.
yeah, my question is, should I go with these two
So this is
in
for
front of me?
So this is for like short-term stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Like, is it good omen to go with these two in front of me?
Okay.
The way I figured this is I would essentially roll like the regular D&D set of dice,
Mhm.
and the numbers that come up would be wheel woe, wheel and woe, or nothing.
Okay.
Nothing is just average results, and yeah.
Okay. Is it a good idea to go with these guys? Okay. Roll your
Anyone
dice.
gonna guess one? Nobody gonna guess one. No, nobody gonna guess anybody. Okay, I guess saw a 5. There's a 5.
You get Will.
Wheel.
Mhm.
Okay.
Saw a
Well,
5.
ancestors smile upon us.
I mean, is this going to take?
We must
long?
work together.
I mean, you can carry this then because it's really heavy.
I will aid you, my friend. It is seemingly that our ancestors smile upon each other.
Sure. All right.
Oh, so it's easy as that then? You'll come with us and help us?
Well, you do not argue with the ancestors where I come from.
Who
He
are the
is
ancestors?
the king of idiots.
God, man! That is not okay.
I mean, you know, like I said, there's a lot of idiots in the world. So if you're the king of all the idiots, then that's a fairly, sizable force.
We've yet to see anyone yet,
And
so it's nobody at the same time.
I mean, unless they're on the outside of Barovia, there's this whole, inside-outside thing.
They were unwilling to come, which I can understand. They do not wish their souls to be trapped in this place.
Good excuse. Sorry. So where was I? He's the king of
Starts licking his
idiots.
canine while looking at the Catman.
So
King
out of interest, you look like a pretty
idiots.
burly dude.
Oh.
Can you take hits?
I have defended my village and clans very long time against many things. These boned gauntlets you see are from an ogre I defeated. Single-handedly.
So you'd make a good
He's a
meat
boaster.
shield. So you make a good meat shield then. We are in need of a meat shield. Our previous one died.
I have heard of this term, but I have only seen it used with dead meat.
Yeah, close enough.
I do not feel comfortable with being considered dead meat. But if you are my allies, and I have been guided by Dolvin and my ancestors, I imagine that I will protect you as best as I can.
Cool. Well, good. I'm glad the dolphin is on our side. So that's all that matters. At least you'll be our meat shield. What about the cat thing? Is the cat thing any use?
King who
I met him on
came
the
from
way.
me.
He's been doing this
shield.
for a while,
I mean,
and
it's gonna attract attention.
well,
Oh,
he
people
also
love me.
wishes to take on Strahd, so I consider him an ally based on that.
People love me. Don't you worry about that.
I suppose he could, fodder. I suppose that works for me.
Look, I looked around, I asked around in Village Barovia, and general consensus is I heard of you 3. Now there's 2 of you, but there was 3 of you at some point in time.
There was 3 of them.
I'm guessing
That's
Jafar.
famous.
Was he a bald dude?
Yes,
Yeah, that was our first meat shield.
I don't know. Anyway,
And where has he gone?
He's dead.
Vampires killed.
Ah,
charming.
I will fare better.
Hope so, because we had a second one and he died.
He's a boaster, ain't he? I heard in the Village of Barovia that basically the whole region hates your guts because
That's a bit harsh.
harsh but true, It's just the way it is, So I know you're up against Strahd. I'm against Strahd. This loudmouth was also against Strahd, and it was pretty easy to convince to come with me. So, and now we found you. So, guess we're all aligned.
Well, all right. If you're dealing with the big S, then I suppose that works for us. What about you, Eirril?
How can you handle yourself in a fight though? Big cat dude.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Little Catman?
Okay.
I will.
Establish names.
My name is Glov. Glov Richtovstein,
Well,
king of the bear clans of the west.
Clav.
Clove.
Clove. Like clover.
Clove.
Clover.
Can we call you
No,
Claw?
clove.
Claw for
Clove.
short.
Like with a W.
Double E. Clay?
Claw.
Oh, this is my accent again.
I'll step back if I were you. I'll do cast Thunderwave.
You cast Thunderwave, did you say?
Like you actually do.
Yeah, I say stand back if I were you and just strum. Thunderwave.
As I see him doing this, do I get my advantage on dex checks?
So are you? He did warn you, so yeah, I guess.
I mean, I get advantage on dex saves. What was it? On advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
He kind of warned
So I
you
have
as well,
advantage anyway.
so you can roll advantage, yeah.
You must make a Constitution saving throw.
Is
Constitution.
it Constitution?
A wave of thunderous thought sweeps out from each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
There you go.
Oh, wait, why am I using those dice?
16. That's
That'll do.
Yeah, D20.
16 beats it.
27.
Yeah, you
Blimey.
beat it. Yeah.
I just stand there.
14.
That was not so
You
bad.
lose! You take 2d8 thunder damage.
Blimey. Dan, what mic are you using, by the way? You're coming through very quiet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You take 14 damage.
well,
Whoa.
Jesus, man.
I warned you. And you...
I like you, Catman. Straight to point.
What was that for?
How does this help us, Catman? Jesus Christ, you're killing
You said
me.
can I-
He is simply
myself.
showing off his abilities.
Well,
You
not
said-
on me.
You second hand myself.
Could have done it on a
I
tree.
proved it.
Yeah, we've got plenty of trees here. You could have done that.
Yeah, but then would it be as dramatic?
Well,
no.
don't
You just
cats have a
walked off.
vendetta against trees? I don't know.
I don't care at trees.
You get stuck in them.
He
don't you?
was. Now, hey now.
Hey, now.
Hey, if we're gonna go there, I've got plenty of things to say to you, Tiefling.
Oh,
Ugh, not another one of these people that gets sensitive about them being animal people.
I am not getting involved in this. Give me that skull. And, Claw is going to try pick up the skull.
Yeah, Xyril will hand it over. He doesn't want to carry it.
You're quite big, you said, didn't you? So and you're
I
quite
got
strong.
a +4 strength thanks to those
Yeah.
skeletal gauntlets.
That's okay. I think like a Seafarer, you'd be able to carry it on your own, but it'll take both your hands. So obviously you can't like fight really while you're.
Yeah, that's
doing
fine.
it. Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
I'll just have it like partially on one shoulder and the other one steadying it.
Nice. Right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but we're going for a nap because we're very tired. So we've got a place up the road. We're going to head over there, have a kip, and then carry on to deliver this skull to where it needs to be.
But we must kill Strahd.
At some point, yes. Not right now.
yeah, hold your horses there, pal. That's no easy feat.
We've just been speaking to the big S. It's not something we can take on right now. We need
You
to...
spoke with him? Drop the skull, grab Xyril by the neck. No, not by the neck, by the scruff of the top. Why were you speaking with Strahd?
I'm going to Eldritch blast him.
Things got
You're gonna blast him.
Right
I'm
in
gonna hold him there and take it.
right in the chest. Both my hands are free. Right in the chest, and fire both of them at him.
Let's roll initiative, and then you guys can decide what to do on each thing. Obviously, you'll go first, I guess. Well, we'll do an initiative order.
Alright.
Oh, I have advantage on initiative.
Blimey.
Things
I
just
got
got
18.
interesting, and the big argument
Sonny got-
find out who's gonna die first.
I got 18.
Sonny got 18.
13,
Arthur got 13.
even with advantage.
Dan?
I feel bad for the king. He's gonna die straight away. King of nobody.
21.
Okay,
God, man.
big shield.
Matt,
This
you
is
got.
too much.
What's your initiative?
I'm just gonna.
You can choose not to
Six.
like not to do anything.
That's a 12.
12. Okay, cool.
But I'm not gonna be taking part.
Yep, that's fine. Just in case you want to do something. Dan, I assume. So what we'll say's happened is he's grabbed him and like kind of lifted him up. I assume you're not gonna do anything. Is there anything you want to do?
I'm I'm gonna take out my scimitar and hold it to his throat.
Oh, okay. What do you want to say?
I'm getting attacked. Well, we're getting attacked by both of you, so.
Okay. Yep. You hold it to his throat. Do you say anything?
And I'll say, listen, big cat man.
Do you hold it to my throat?
Wait.
He's not a cat. He's a person. He's just a normal person.
I'm just very hairy.
He's like a hairy big guy. Yeah.
What? Oh, he says your name. Okay, Claw. Listen. If you're gonna help us bring the skull, and relieve your hand on my friend's neck.
Tell me why you were talking to Strahd.
We are playing him. Okay? We're acting like his friend for now, and then we're gonna backstab him.
He looks at both of you for a second. And then he slowly sets... I mean, it's not my turn yet, but he will slowly set Xyril down.
We'll say he looks conflicted. Sonny, do you want to do anything as you know?
I mean, he's still got me grabbed, hasn't he? So...
Yeah, I mean, it's not his turn yet.
I look conflicted, but yeah, I still have you grabbed. Like, you might feel the grip, like, lighten a little bit.
Yeah, I guess we'll say it feels like it's lightning, but you're not sure.
Would Xyril... No, probably not. He'd probably shoot him.
You're mad, you fool. Do it.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna shoot him.
Alright, roll to hit.
He's so close. He's so close.
Roll with advantage.
Alright.
As it's range, doesn't that technically give him... No, it's fine.
Oh, he's going to nasal as well.
14. So that's 22 for the first. 22 to hit for the first one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And the next one's higher than that, so yeah.
Can you guys put your armor class and helves on the tokens? I've given you control, so you should be able to.
I can't see anything. We're still on the bar screen.
Oh,
Yeah,
did I not?
I'm
Oh, that's.
Yeah, we're still
my
on the yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I revealed you and everything.
You revealed us and everything, and yet
Yeah.
nothing is there.
I've been looking at your tokens. For a while.
22.
I assume they're both hits.
Yeah, they were both hits. Yeah, 22 damage.
22 damage. Did you
22
say?
damage. Yeah.
Okay, Arthur, you guys can update your things when you update the map, and yep, you take 22 damage.
What do I have? No, I have no.
So he's basically put like his hands on you and blasted you like point blank range. It's your turn.
Let go of me now. Fool.
He. Yeah, I think he would. So. No, I'm gonna roll it.
It's the ending of character death again, isn't it?
He's going to lightly put you down.
Not over 100 health. I think
And he's going to let go of your clothes, and he's just going to go, you get that one for free.
Works for me. I got like a good bargain.
We'll call an end to combat. That one.
So,
No,
have you calmed down now?
almost. You plan to betray Strahd. He has your trust. How has he gained it?
Well, you invited us to dinner.
Just before you reply, you all hear like clicking, and you look up and you see like bats kind of just like flittering around.
I say
continue,
we have this conversation in the windmill.
Fine.
We're a bit too close for comfort.
Just know, if I find out you are working with Strahd, I will kill both of you.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
And he
Ditto.
picks up the skull, and he starts stomping off. And then he turns around and goes, I don't know where we are going.
Then just don't walk off.
He's still out, like, he just doesn't answer. He's just waiting for someone to walk ahead.
Right.
Doesn't know the way. Oh dear.
Well, I'll walk ahead and start towards the windmill.
Okay. Cool. So the windmill's over here. Okay. You guys want to do anything else?
I'll keep an eye out for anything bad happening.
Okay.
I'll say my name's Ichiro, by the way.
Oh yeah, my name's Xyril.
Xyril.
Xyril, like squirrel?
No, Xyril like. Huh. I don't know.
Xyril.
Cyril it is.
Eirril. I can work with that.
I mean, they rhyme with each other, so that should be easy for you.
Xyril and Eirril were very best pals. Some say two best pals.
What?
I am
They were
not sure
murderers
Catman
and
understands.
thieves, and slaughtered many with ease.
I can work with that.
I
Oh
am-
yeah, what is it? What? How do you two feel about killing people?
I don't give a shit.
Are they allies with Strahd?
Most likely. I mean, to be fair, most things try to kill us.
If
No.
they are allies with Strahd, they deserve to die.
Works.
If they
Now
are
you-
not allies with Strahd, I wish to set them free from his rule.
Now, Your Holy Highness, you've got to remember, these are your people.
They are only my people if they know they are being enslaved.
They're
Tell me,
all
when
gonna-
you conquer a land, do you take no lives?
I'm warning. You saw Village of Barovia. They're not exactly against Strahd or with him or.
Then they are my people. They are not with Strahd. That works for me.
But I'll be warned. Some people might be a bit ambiguous.
I can deal with ambiguity. What I cannot deal with is loyalty to Strahd.
Oh, you probably won't like the Vistani then.
The Vistani. This name rings a bell to me.
Oh, they're like, they're like the Big S's minions people. Anyway,
Mm.
windmill. That way,
I assume we're walking all the while.
probably.
I can walk and talk. The skull is not so heavy.
Oh, that's useful.
He's
Yeah, the
visibly like
thing-
sweating as well.
I was gonna say, turn to sweat.
So at least catch up then. You're kind of lagging behind.
I do not know what you are talking about. Your
Yours-
little legs just move faster than mine.
Oh, I see. Good to know. Slow runner. Alright. So what? So he's here because he wants to, take over from the Big S. Why are you here, Catman?
There's a lot of stories about people wanting to kill Strahd, so I've been sent to find them and see if they're successful. And if they are, I can be the only one who knows them.
I see. Well, good as thing as any.
Because that's what you're going to get.
I'm just in it for. I'm a get. I know. We'll talk about it in the windmill.
Yeah, guys, I'm getting a strange feeling. I think we should go.
We're moving. I think we are moving.
Yeah.
We are moving. We are just moving slower because we are talking.
Alright.
I was going to stop.
Takes air from lungs.
Dan, you're really quiet.
I thought it was working.
Are you actually using the right mic?
Yeah, it's the right mic setup. It's not using like a webcam mic or something.
I'll try this.
That's a Hassism, that is, using the webcam mic.
It's not webcam, it's a normal mic.
You might just have to like shout into it or something.
Or just bring it super close to your face.
Yeah.
But then I think we'll just end up. Oh, actually, now that I'm not carrying the thing, I'm gonna put the braces on.
Okay, so you can like attune to them, I guess. I
they're
think
not-
you didn't have to.
Then I
attune,
need to
think,
attune to
so-
these.
Yeah,
So
so that's fine. Yep, so you
I
get
will-
+2 AC or whatever it is I said before.
yeah, so plus
Yep,
2,
plus two.
so that makes it 16. I'll update that on here.
Okay, so Claw is carrying the skull, and who's leading the way?
Probably me, I guess. Or
Alright.
me and Eirril, I guess.
Can you roll perception?
Alright. Perception. Which one's that one? That one's there. Oh dear. 7.
Yeah.
Have I got lucky? Have I got lucky?
So-
let me see if I got lucky yet. Nope, they're all spent. Okay, no.
Okay. Fine. So you guys are you're making your way through.
Oh, actually,
along the road.
question.
Oh.
Question.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yep.
You know when we were chilling with the skull?
Yep.
Would that have constituted as a short rest?
No,
No,
not long enough. Anyway,
that's fine.
and also you were kind of like shell shocked. So
All right, that's fine.
okay. So you guys, you start making your way. Kind of when you get to this bit of the woods, it starts raining like really, really heavily. The bats are still kind of like following you. They're kind of like skittering about, like just flying around. But they're kind of like staying kind of like within eye shot. And Errol's kind of like, he's not really paying attention. He's probably like thinking about, like, I don't know, his hair or something. As you guys are walking through the forest, it kind of starts getting like really dark and kind of like really cold. And suddenly, from the trees around you, start emerging what look like. Sorry, let me just get the token. Okay, I'm just going to use like a random token, but they look like vampire spawns emerging from like the woods around you. Can you guys all roll initiative?
Right, just want to say, drop in the skull.
Yeah, I assume that.
13.
Okay, so roll 13.
17.
18.
Well, I
Having
guess-
advantage on initiative is great.
Yeah. Well, I
Dan?
guess you two can show us what you're made of. And vice versa, I guess?
Yeah, thanks for doing 22 damage to me, that was great.
Well, you grabbed me, arsehole.
Don't speak to Strahd.
Dan.
Dan, the man is.
I can't remember which circle I put my AC in.
So I've done the
You got 23.
green one is health, the blue one is AC, and the red one is spell save. That's how I've done it.
I don't have spell saves.
Fair enough.
Okay, so what
Yes.
happens is these things start like advancing on you guys, kind of like enclosing you, and they're all really heavily armored. It looks like they're all wearing plate armor.
Oh god.
And they're kind of like hissing at you, like their tongues are like flitting out, and they say, "Oh, we shall feast tonight. How
Friends of yours?
Don't think
generous
so.
of you to walk into our lair."
What, the
Dan,
trees?
you're up.
Get a house, man. Get a house.
Dan, you're up first.
I think he's disconnected his mic.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, Dan.
Dan, the very quiet man.
We might need to put Dan on the. Oh, yep, fine. He's just messaging me. I'll relay what he's doing. So he's going to Eldritch Blast one of them. You roll to hit. That is a hit. Roll damage. Yep, they're both hits. So he hits with both his Eldritch Blasts. Damage total. Cool. So Dan Eirril blasts out with the one that's speaking to them, and he does 21 damage. It doesn't appear phased at all.
Hooray!
It just grins and says, "If you sacrifice one of you, we'll allow the others to pass. We're not greedy. We only need blood enough from one."
I do not agree with those bargainings.
Claw, you're up next.
Actually,
Elix-
can I roll my imp in, by the way?
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah.
It's lower down anyway, so it should be alright. What's that? 7. So it's low down. It's cool.
He grins at you, Claw, and he says, "Soon you will change your mind when your friend is lying on the ground."
He's gonna bring out the claymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna reckless attack the guy who's talking.
Whoa.
Okay.
So I'm glad I reckless attacked. So I'm getting out the claymore. So that's my great sword. First one is that.
How long do they have advantage against you? Until your next turn, or is it just the next one?
Until my next turn.
Blimey, you better hope they don't all go for you.
So the first attack was a 23, and the second attack was 26.
Yep, they both hits.
Okay, and now I need a lot of d6s. It's a good time to have multiple dice. On top of this, because I've hit him,
Mhm.
just as a side note, he now has... Where is it? When raging, the first creature I hit with an attack on my turn has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. And when the target hits a creature other than me, that creature has resistance to the damage dealt by the attack.
Wow.
Nice.
Does the enemy know that?
No.
No, I don't think they would.
Not yet. I know what the RP of it is. That is the first one.
Apparently, spectral warriors appear when you use it.
Yep, and that is
Weird.
that's 23 damage in total. That's both attacks.
Okay. On this one, okay, it continues grinning and it still doesn't appear phased. It just stands there, like, with its head cocked, like, unmoving, looking at you.
Was it still moving?
No, it just kind of, like, stopped and just kind of sort of started grinning at him and it stops moving.
I have a feeling that these are not so easily killable.
You think?
Ichiro, you're up next.
I cast Mage Hand,
Mm-hmm.
and you just generally hear a more strumming from the guitar. And I cast Healing Word on Claw.
Mm-hmm.
Hairy,
Thanks, babes.
hairy, quite contrary. How does your hair grow so?
I actually like that one.
And you get 7 health.
7.
Nice.
That brings me back up to a whole 120. Thank you.
120.
Is it a free action to draw my sword, or is that a bonus?
You can draw it. It's fine. I'm not fussy
Okay,
about it.
I'll draw my longsword.
Okay.
But you still hear longsword. But you still hear strumming from the guitar.
So it's this one. It's gonna go for Eirril. So I have to roll on Google. This is annoying. It misses Eirril. Oh wait, does it? Yeah, it misses Eirril.
Nice.
Now it's another one. It's also gonna go for him, and it misses.
We are so screwed.
So two of them like
We're
close in on
gonna die so
Eirril, and they're just
soon.
like swiping at him, with like gauntleted metal fists, but they just can't seem to hit him. Xyril, you're up next.
I will Eldridge. I'll move closer to. I'm not in striking thing, am I? Shouldn't be.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna move I'm gonna move closer to Eirril here, and I'll Eldridge blast the one that just attacked him.
Okay, two of them went for him. So you can just pick one.
The one on top, I guess. The top one.
Yep, fine.
6 plus 8. 14 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay, that's good to know. And that one's a hit as well then. 14.
should have
20.
added 6 damage.
28 what?
20 damage.
20 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It just throws back his head and like laughs like, you should have sacrificed one of you. Doesn't seem bothered at all.
You can take either the hairy one or the cat one. Probably the cat one because it's a bit useless.
So next it's Henry.
Says you.
It's out of it.
I shot him. What did you do?
You'll see.
This one's gonna come for Xyril, I think.
God damn.
He's got 16 AC.
Oh, we need like a good radiant spell.
I just realised I should have added 6 more damage to that. Because I get it while raging. Next time.
Yeah, we'll do it next turn.
It's per hit as well, isn't it?
Xyril, you take 8
Yep.
damage.
Plus 3 per hit.
8 damage.
8 damage.
So it swipes at you, and yeah, it does 8 damage, which is not awful, but you know you feel it.
Yeah.
Next it's your imp.
Imp. So the imp will attack the one that I attacked.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Actually, to prevent roll, they're not immune to poison damage, are they?
I've got a dead boy.
Who knows?
Well, it's just if they are, then there's no point me even doing all the rolls that involve this. But yeah. Alright. That's
roll to hit, and then
yeah.
I'll tell you.
Well, it's hit. It hit.
Oh, it hit. Okay.
And they have to
they
roll
are-
a Constitution saving throw to either take the damage or half of it as poison
Okay,
damage.
they're immune, so it doesn't do anything. It just laughs at you again.
Alright.
These are undead, right? I can assume.
Well, they're vampires, so
They look like
yeah.
like vampires. So,
Damn it.
albeit wearing
I had a good-
heavy plate armor. But
I had a good idea.
so this one at the back here is going to go for Ichiro, who's got an outcast of 15. Okay.
Hey,
Remember
on.
they've got disadvantage. Oh wait, if any of them are the one that I attacked, they have disadvantage.
No, I'll tell you when it's that one that you attacked.
I assume it's the one in the bottom left that you attacked.
So the
no,
one that
yours
you
was-
attacked.
your one
I
dead.
didn't-
I did the one that was talking.
He's dead, isn't he?
Oh, I didn't mean to mark that. Oops, let me remove that.
So he's not dead.
But
We
this
were hopeful.
one here is the one that you attacked. This one I'm like pinging.
Okay.
Okay.
So Ichiro, it hits you. It does 10 damage to you.
I'm gonna take that down with Spirit Shield.
Oh, okay. What happens?
I roll 3d6 because you're within 30 feet of me, I assume.
Yep, he is. Yeah.
So you take no damage.
Wow, nice. So as it breaks its claws down you, there's just like a shield kind of like materializes between you and its fists.
So the way I see this is this very Renaissance-dressed, greenish, whitish spirit pops out from claw and basically shoves a shield in front of you and then
Nice.
pops back.
Very nice, very cool. Okay, we're back up to Dan. Dan, is your
gonna
mic
be
still
weird.
broken?
Take that as a yes.
Dan, it might be worth going on your phone. That's what I do when my Skype's not working. I'll just blast again. On which one? The same one? So Dan, before you cast, since you're still like looking at the same thing that you blasted, which is also the same one that Arthur attacked, by the way. Oh no, sorry, he attacked a different one. Anyway, you notice it's kind of weird. It hasn't moved at all from its head position, like being cocked. So since you were blasting it before, it hasn't done anything. Yeah, just a fun fact. Do you still want to go for it?
Fun fact.
Okay, fine. Roll to hit.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
That's a hit. Roll your damage.
I think only 2 of them out of the group can move at any one time.
Okay, so Eirril fires his Eldritch Blast, and it seems to be on target. But when it reaches the one he's going for, it just phases through it, and it hits the ground behind it, and the thing still doesn't move.
What?
An illusion?
Didn't know these things could do that.
Off, Claw, you're up next.
Right. I'm gonna bonus action shift. So you see his his nose stretch out into a snout, and
Mhm.
his entire like hair just reach and grow over his face until all of him just growing more fur and getting bulkier, and he grows about a foot higher, and he's basically become literal bear,
Mm-hmm.
but like standing up with fingers still holding onto the the claymore.
Wow, that's pretty
Right.
cool.
That is
Make
cool.
sure that's up's not on. Okay, and so the guy that I attacked before, who's now apparently visioning things, so I'll attack this guy to the left of me instead, and I'm gonna reckless him as well.
Okay.
Ooh, it's not as good. That is a 14 for the first.
Yep, that's a hit. To the left of you, yeah, this one.
Yeah, to the left of me, that one.
Yep, okay.
And then... Oh, 14 again.
Yep, they both hit.
And the damage for those? Oh, yes. So I need to remember, I'm raging at the same time. Features, traits. Features. Plus 14 HP. I currently as well have a +1 bonus to my armor class. Sorry, I just need to add that. Sorry, new class. Who dis? Oh, and an extra 1d6 to my thing, but I'll do that in a minute. So that is 11 plus 4 plus 3. So 15, 18 on the first.
Damage?
Yeah,
Is that adding your extra damage, yeah?
yeah. Oh, what? The second one kind of makes up for how good that was. 11. Oh wait. Yeah, 11 on the second set of damage. This is all slashing, by the way. That helps.
Okay, so yeah, you slash down on it, and it doesn't really seem phased. It just it's just like laughing. And your second one, it kind of like crouches down as if to spring at you. But then it kind of just like stays like crouched. Ichiro, it's your turn.
I've got an idea, but I just need to bear with me.
I've just used my red circle as my temporary hit point circle,
Okay, cool, thanks.
because why not?
I cast polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
So I should have been more prepared for this. And I polymorph into something really good.
I polymorph into the greatest thing you've ever seen in your entire life.
You're
You know, rat.
You're polymorphing.
I can polymorph.
Alright.
Correct.
I thought you were polymorphing them. Fair enough.
Why would I polymorph them when I can turn myself into something badass?
I mean, I have to say, like, as a previous wild shaping druid, it's pretty awesome being able to transform into something. You know, I get it.
So I will be better prepared going forward. Just gotta get the right bloody thing up.
So you could what? So
I
anything
cast-
that's-
I cast myself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh my God.
Would you know what that is? But all right.
I guess we could say there's the equivalent of like museums.
Okay.
Bard, Tales of Old. Of course, he knows what a Tyrannosaurus Rex
All
is.
right. All right.
So a huge towering T-Rex just appears in like the woods.
Eirril, why
As a
can't you
challenge-
do that?
to challenge rating 8, which basically polymorph is it's got to be a challenge rating less than or equal to my player level, which is why I can do it.
Wow, that's
Wow.
really good.
Are you that creature in every respect, or?
Yes.
Cool. Is that your action?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
I don't think but I bet that's intimidating as fuck, though.
It's probably just bigger dinner.
Next, it's this
I
one
roar.
up here.
I roar as well, just to be like.
It's gonna kind of back up a bit from you, and instead it's gonna go for Xyril.
God damn it!
And it hits you. It does 10 damage.
No, it doesn't. It does no damage.
Nice.
Wow. Okay, so I'm guessing the same thing happens.
Yeah. Shield out. Bam.
It's your turn, Xyril.
I am going to Eldritch. So who's moving at the moment?
So
So from what I remember, this one's not moving. That one's
sorry,
not
so
moving.
this one just attacked you.
But it's not moving.
This one's not moving.
Right.
This one has crouched down and is not moving.
Is this one moving?
Yeah, that's the one that hit you.
All right. I'll attack. I'll Eldritch Blast the one that hit me then.
Mhm.
That's a hit, and that is also a hit. Nice. 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 16. 26. 26 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you blast it. It kind of like rears up as if to strike you.
I don't like this,
That's not-
man. I don't
that's
like
not
what they're doing.
Uh,
It's really not.
so next, it's this one. It's also going to decide not to go for the big T-Rex, and it's instead going to run at Claw, who's got 8.
Oh yeah, go for the big bear, dude.
Better than a T-Rex. It does rake its claws against you, but like you don't feel it. Like your skin or armor or whatever is too tough.
It busts off my tough bear skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
This one is going to. It'll try its luck with the T-Rex. Oh, sorry, it's your imp first, Sunny, and then it'll.
Oh,
I'm using the base hit points for the T-Rex, by the way.
Okay.
Makes sense.
yeah. I don't really
Hello.
think there's much point in doing anything.
Oh,
Hey!
back then.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Dan.
On one phone.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Nice.
this-
You're much clearer.
I don't really think, considering the poison doesn't do anything, there's not a lot. Oh no, it does deal damage. Okay. I didn't know. I'll have it attack the one. I should have dealt damage before then. Never mind. It's not a lot of damage. I'll have it attack the one that I just attacked.
Okay.
And 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 hit?
It's not a hit.
That's fine.
Okay. It did hit you. I checked the AC of a T-Rex.
13.
And it does 5 damage to you.
Okay. Lol.
So
Eirril, it's
Jesus. Yeah.
Eirril, it's back up to you.
Okay. What is the situation with the 5 of them?
So the one that you blasted before, you probably heard me. Your blast just went through it. It still hasn't moved. It's still standing there with its head cocked. The ones that are actively attacking people, if that's what you want to know, is this one that's going for the T-Rex and this one that's going for Claw. Do you want me to highlight the ones that are moving?
Yeah, if you highlight the ones
Yeah.
that aren't moving, might be easier.
Okay.
Red means dead, guys. We did it. Yay!
Yeah, alright.
These 3 aren't moving.
Okay. I'm curious if we can just bypass them completely, but yeah.
I did have a feeling that only 2 of them could move.
At any one time.
Mm-hmm.
This is so weird though. So they don't take any damage when they're not moving.
They're phasing it. If it's like a mirror image or something, and he's only in one at any given time, potentially, or in 2,
Mm.
that would explain that. But
Let me just consult my damage.
does mean though that potentially, if that's the case, like, especially the ones that aren't moving, we could just run. Because if there's zombies, they can only enter a place if they're invited. So we can just get to the windmill and not invite them in.
Vampires.
So,
That's good. That's good.
Problem is that
Oh,
Claw
problem is
has
we've
to
got
carry the skull.
yeah, we
and
have the skull
you won't be
problem
quick
again.
enough to run.
It's gonna be
Yeah, let's not have a repeat. Can we? Just started.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, I'm
we'll see how this
I'm
goes.
gonna just blast the one that is moving.
Mhm.
Can't even see myself. Okay, so I'll just
Yeah,
go for this
yeah.
one here.
Okay, roll to hit.
Through the T-Rex legs.
Wait.
Yeah,
Sorry to backtrack. Who's the T-Rex? Matt.
Ichiro.
Put-
Okay, Ichiro's turned into a T-Rex. I've turned into a bear man thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Got
pretty.
a lot of shifting.
Zaro did ask you, why can't you do that, Eirril?
Why can't I do that?
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of power. Jesus.
Oh, dear me. I could do sort of similar-ish.
Mm. I mean, I could do an illusion, yeah, but
That's pretty much all Zaro can do as well.
Yeah. see, this is really tricky.
We are
We've
tr-
used
you
all
know
our
what?
spell slots.
Eirril, we've traded up again.
We traded up.
Yeah.
We keep getting better and better.
I know, we should kill these guys and see what we get next.
See what kind of drop.
Nobody. Fucking nobody.
Unnatural 20 the first,
Yep. Yep.
and then a 16 for the second.
Yep.
Damage. 6, 7. That's 23 damage total.
Okay. You blast it, and it laughs, and then stops moving.
God damn it.
So wait. So now it is 4.
So now we're
Or
down
not
to
moving.
1, in theory.
Claw, it's you now.
Yeah, he's not thinking. So I'm going to use my great weapon master feat. Reckless the first attack.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Plus 10.
God.
Yes, boy.
Double fives. Fuck's sake. That is technically 13, but then -5, it's 8, which I'm assuming is not a hit.
No, it's not a hit.
11
Okay.
missed, so.
Okay, can I great weapon master feat again?
I don't know. Ask Matt.
Yes.
Can you do it each time? Probably.
Can I do it on every?
Yeah.
Each attack action, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
On your turn when you... Yeah, before you do any melee attack, yeah.
Okay, so 21 -5 is 16,
That's a
Yep,
hit.
that's a hit.
Yeah.
which is a hit.
Plus
Means-
10!
Plus 10.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay, so that is, and I'm raging as well.
Mhm.
So that is.
Oh man, doesn't mean a T-Rex doesn't get to actually do anything.
You can carry the skull.
So 27.
Okay.
We can ride on you.
27 damage. So basically, I'm picturing he'll like miss the first swing, get really pissed off, and like slam down on the next one.
So you slam down, and it staggers back, kind of like gaping at you, and suddenly, all of them drop to the ground at the same time, but
Oh,
you
shit.
all like blink, and suddenly they're not like what you thought you've been fighting all this time.
Oh,
So
no.
there's no plate armor. They don't appear like humanoid vampires. Eirril and like anyone else who's got experience with these things, you recognize them immediately as ghouls.
Oh, shit.
You kind of hear like a clap of thunder and the neighing of a horse. It's coming from above you.
Oh no.
There's a
Oh,
sound.
Oh no! I know what he's
Alright.
riding.
Oh.
There's a thud on the ground in the middle of you, and it's a body. And if you, like, I guess some of you looking at the body, some of you looking up, you know, there's a lot going on. You see, like, just a glimpse of a monstrously large horse. It's made of, like, fire and, like, smoke. And there's a figure riding on top of it, and it just rides off and vanishes. It just completely vanishes in the sky. And carved into the body are the words, "Welcome to Barovia."
What's the body?
It's just a normal man, it seems.
What were you going to say? C for Bavaria.
That'd be cool.
That would have been cool. But,
Are the ghouls still there?
yeah, they're not moving. You guys have killed them all.
Fuck.
Wow.
I'm gonna stab my claymore into the ground next to the body and go, "This is the kind of welcome you get."
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
killed the first
This-
time I was here, so it makes sense.
It's
Anyway,
a regular
let's
day
go.
for Robia.
I end the polymorph.
I'm gonna leave my bear
And
form.
You hear like a and you just see Ichiro on his knees go, I was going to hit somebody. I was ready to bite someone.
It is not
Come
my
on.
fault you are slow.
Maybe you should change it to something quicker next time.
I was going to like you, Xyril.
Really? Oh, okay.
But now, you're going to have bad songs written about you.
To be fair, it's probably no different to what other people say about me.
But now everyone's going to hear it.
Oh well, I'll get over it. Come on then, bear man.
As Claw sheaths his claymore, like the fur begins to kind of drop off, and his head sort of twists, and he goes back to his humanoid form, and then picks up the skull and puts it on his shoulder.
Why don't you just
Carries
stay
on.
as the bear? Wouldn't that have made it easier to do the carrying?
My strength is my own. It does not make it any better.
Oh, it's kind of pointless then, isn't it? Me the bear.
It hardens my skin, gives me a different kind of strength.
All right. Whatever works for you.
And now my armor class is back down.
We
Uh.
slaughtered some ghouls.
Oh yeah.
And
Anyone else see
then-
the weird fiery horse thing? Or was that just me?
And then Strahd
Does any
welcomed us.
you think it was Strahd?
I don't think he
Yes.
doesn't strike me as
I
the kind of.
trusted he was so close.
I don't think he strikes me as the person to ride on a big fiery horse.
He's a showman.
Yeah, but you know, he'd probably more just turn up and then dump the body and then disappear again. That's more his style.
Well, fine, it's on Strahd's orders. It might as well be Strahd, okay?
He was trying to welcome you two.
Yeah, he took my hair, the fucker. Then he went to welcome me. You see this bald patch right here? This is what he did to me. At least you got a dead body, then it's not yours. Yeah, at least he didn't. He defiled mine.
Okay, well, you know, it's a very small patch of hair.
Doesn't
I don't know
matter.
about you, but I grow back pretty quickly.
Well, it hasn't grown back yet. I'm very annoyed.
Xyril the Bald never gets old, only because he'll die pretty soon.
Whoa, that is deep.
Well, not if
That
I,
got pretty dark.
I mean, not if I have
pretty
anything to
quickly.
say about it, but all right. We don't all get 9 lives, you know.
Oh, see what you did there.
And you're gonna lose your only one you got if you're not lucky.
Oh, okay, lads.
At least
Just
it's,
get
it's,
to
I
the
suppose
windmill.
it's a good thing you're not a black cat, then, isn't it?
Eirril, just show me to the windmill. I can't be bothered.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking off.
And I'm gonna
Windmill.
follow him with the skull.
I'll follow after.
Jesus, fucking ghouls.
Okay. So you guys, you're walking over to the windmill, and this time you do make it there without any other sort of like interruptions, I guess. I'll move you over to the windmill map.
I don't suppose either
Does the
one.
skull fit in the door?
No. No.
Of course it doesn't.
Of course. Alright.
Nope, nope, nope.
I don't suppose either
Or
one
a
of you
window.
two have any way of dealing with a hag of any interest. We've tried luring her here, but she doesn't seem to be enticed in any way, which is a bit weird. Probably doesn't. It's not good taste.
I have not dealt with a hag before.
Well, she's in the.
Shit.
She's in somewhere else. Eirril knows the details. I don't really understand the details. They're a bit.
Yeah, she came into my dreams. It was more of a nightmare, really. I just had this nightmare of her chasing me.
You had a
There's
dream
more.
about a hag?
Oh,
You
we,
need to get out.
no. You see, there was a bunch of them here. We killed 2 of them. Another one like teleported away, but she didn't teleport away, but she did. And then every now and now she basically haunts us, and you know.
Sucks part of the life out of you, you know.
He's just gonna look sort of upward for a moment and just suddenly go, Dolphin, I thought you said these were a good omen.
No, I think we're cursed, man.
Dolphins don't know anything, man. They just live in the sea.
No, Dolphin.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He is the one who protected you.
Did he?
Who?
Some dolphin.
Wow.
Oh, Dolphin. Dolphin Richterstein. My ancestor's
Your father.
spirit is with me. That's what protected you in that fight.
So you're what? A child of a dolphin? Does that mean you can swim? Really
Uh,
well. Can you breathe underwater?
Being what I've just did, do you really think that is dolphin blood?
Well, I don't know. If you can turn into like a bear, I suppose you could turn into a dolphin. Can you turn
I
into a
don't
dolphin?
think that matches up.
I could turn into many things.
Oh, see? Well, there you go.
But you do so through some kind of magic, right?
Well, what do you do it with?
This is myself. My people can do this.
Jeez.
Is that not magic
Can
as
you
well?
teach me that?
I do not know.
How do you not know?
I do not care to know. I just do it.
I understand that, you know. I'm good with women. I don't try to understand it, but I just do it.
Ha! Good with women. Well, after I rule Barovia, you'll have plenty of women.
Works for me. Liking you already.
Ah, well, thank you, I guess.
But yeah, no one's got a way of dealing with this hag then.
We can't put this skull in that building. That doorway is not big enough.
Well, you're big. Can't you make a doorway? I mean, that one, Catman can turn into big things. Can't he make a
He's
doorway?
gonna just put a hand on the wall for a second and just say, I cannot promise the whole structure will stay up after I try to destroy it.
It's alright, there's nothing important
Oh,
in
no,
there, so
the-
it's fine.
Whoa, no, there's some kids in there, Xyril, come on.
Yeah, but they're not our
It's
kids.
their home.
Children?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
in
there's-
some, they were in
He
some kind of
sets
cage.
the skull, like, by the door and he walks in.
Oh.
The
I
door.
hope this guy isn't another Jafar that just wants to like recruit every child that we see.
The door is kind of like barred, like just like a bit, like it doesn't open like at your immediate touch. Let's say.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna push it, like, I'm talking kick it down.
Okay.
As he's
You
doing
hear-
that, oh. No, wait. Oh, tell him we're coming. Oh, shit.
Too late. You hear
What?
like a yelp, and the door swings open, and you see a boy and a girl, and the boy's very clearly been like thrown across the room, and he's like,
Oh my god.
"Oh, that really hurt."
I am sorry, little one, but when I had trouble with the door, I just barged it. I apologize. I am
King
I am Klav Richterstein. I am your new king.
He runs at you, and he makes to like hit you.
No, boy.
Little
Boy, he's
child.
with us.
This is, I am here to free you from Strahd's realm. Reign.
He does punch you, but you don't feel it. Sound.
Child, I am here to help you. Can somebody help me here?
This is fun to watch, to be fair.
This is of your own making, this is.
Yeah.
Excuse
Look.
me, where's Mr. Varial?
Oh, he's dead.
Another one is dead with you?
Yeah, a lot of people die.
You're lying! Where is he?
He's
He
dead.
said he would.
Oh, he's
Little one. They came alone. Me and the Catman met them earlier.
He said he would come back.
It's okay, don't worry, we have a skull.
Sorry, kid. He lied!
Yeah, Verio lies a lot. You should know this by now.
She's gonna.
The thief was a really bad liar.
Yeah,
Good
plus he was
person,
some weird
yes.
demon, half-dead person anyway, so...
Seriously, who do you two hang out with?
Well, people just follow us. I mean, we're hanging out with some kind of bear man and a dinosaur person.
He bursts into tears and runs up.
They're dying.
Oh, the little boy is... Let me go. Hold on. I'll go talk to him, don't worry. I'm great with children.
The girl is just kind of like staring blankly at all of you.
I'm going upstairs. Go with the girl.
I'm
Well,
gonna tell Spiny to
isn't-
watch the skull when we go in.
Isn't she horrifying?
She kind kind of just blinks at you.
Well, I'm not going to sleep because of that. I'm going to continue going up the stairs, just ignoring her.
Okay. Are you all going upstairs?
Yeah, why not? I don't. Yeah.
Okay. So, let's just say you get to this floor. The boy continues running upstairs. He's on the top floor.
Little boy, I apologize that this Variel lied to you, but we are here to aid you. As I said before, my name is Clov, Recht of Stein, true heir to the Barovian throne. And this...
Okay, you're just gonna leave me like Ariel did, like Mr. Ariel did, like my parents did. Everyone just leaves me.
Oh, I see you have lot of problems.
Because you're a whiny child.
Everybody dies, everybody dies, everybody dies around you.
What did Mariel give him? Like a little dagger, didn't he? So
hand axe.
yeah, so he'll say,
You come up here, I'll hit you with this axe.
Child, that is not a toy to be playing with.
Just leave me alone.
I mean, I can, but as your rightful ruler, it would be against my will to make sure that you are okay. I have to check on my subjects. It's a rule.
I'm not your subject.
You will be so it's better that we get acquainted now.
Never.
Can
Somebody
we just
help me.
shoot? Can we just shoot him?
No, we're not shooting the child. He is of my people, or shall be my people, and he is not with Strahd, obviously.
He might be.
I don't think he is.
Tell you what, I can make this little hut thing
Right.
that we can sleep in, and I can make sure that the kid and the girl don't get in.
Works for me. I'm not going to be able to get any sleep with this kid whining like he's stubbed his toe.
I don't think we need to really worry about the children. He is a little boy. What is he going to do?
Well, the girl gives me the creeps, and the boy must be by association, so...
Well, to be honest, if you're going to do that, I recommend you do it in the doorway of the place, so that we don't lose the skull in the night.
You see, Zara said his thing would watch it. We're all good.
Spiney's looking after it.
Good. Okay. I don't know what this spiny is. It's not something I've seen before.
It's the thing that was... Oh, yeah, it was invisible.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It looks demonic.
It's an imp.
imps are demons.
My character is not very smart. I'm trying to get that across.
Fair enough.
He's
It's
gonna
not as evil as Xyril.
Yeah, exactly. Think of him like a little me.
That is horrifying. He's gonna start going up the stairs, and when he's like peering over the floorboards, being like, "Little boy, you should not be playing with hand axes."
He's gonna like turn, like face kind of like red from tears, and he is holding the hand axe with like two hands. He kind of just blindly. He's not like near you, just kind of like swipes as if like,
Go away! Go away! Go downstairs!
Little
What are
boy,
your stupid subjects?
little boy, I am not here to hurt you. I am here to protect you and free you from Strahd's terrible reign.
I don't want you to free me. I want you to leave me alone.
So what about this hut? Like, can we leave them both out of it? Like, can it be just like
Yes.
us three? Because they're going to be doing
Well.
some weird like marital problem issues going on, and I'd rather get some sleep.
I mean, the guy did kind of defend me. I'll tell you what. I'll offer him the choice to either stay in or come out. How about that?
All right.
Claw.
Hold on, just 1 second. I'm just going to remove the hand axe from the little boy's grip.
No, come here, Claw. Come on,
What?
come here.
Claw, don't
Little
touch
boy,
Don't
don't
touch the
hurt
boy.
yourself. It is sharp.
I can handle it.
You know what? I'm starting to like you, little boy.
So, the kids are shits. All right.
See, See, he gets it.
All children are shits. My own children are shits.
Exactly. So I
Got kids.
propose that I'm gonna make my hut outside because I can, and all of you who want to come in, and you should be free of other people trying to get you. If there's hags trying to get you, that should be pretty safe for you. Otherwise, you're at your own risk.
I'm up for the hut.
How long can you do this hut for?
It lasts for 8 hours, but I can cast as a ritual, so I can do it as many times as I want.
Wow.
Okay, that sounds fair. After what happened, I would rather sleep in a safe place. But I am comfortable on the floor, so that works.
Well, you know, the hut. I'm sure the hut has a floor. Otherwise, we'd be floating, and that'd be weird.
Exactly. So that's fine with me. Little boy, do not hurt yourself. And we're going in the tiny hut outside, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll space it so that the beginning of the hut starts by the door, so they
We're
can't
going
actually
to
get out.
protect the door for you. Try to barricade it while it is protected.
Preferably not with your body, because that's just a stupid idea.
Not with your body, because, yes, as Xyril said, that's a stupid plan.
Control your subject.
I do. Constantly. It doesn't just stop. That's not how King... Never mind.
He's pretty stupid, to be fair. I mean, he got trapped in a cage. I mean, how stupid do you have to be to get stuck in a cage?
I do not like cages.
Okay. So you guys are long resting, are you?
So I take
Yes.
11 minutes to cast it as a ritual.
Okay. It springs up around you after the 10 minutes. It's quite nice and comfy inside.
Ichiro kind of like paces around first, just to try and find the perfect spot, and then just basically sits cross-legged on the spot and then starts playing.
I just had the
I feel
image of a cat literally doing that on a specific point
Yeah.
of ground.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before we do go into the tiny hut and while he's preparing it, I'm going to use clairvoyance.
Oh, okay. Me.
I'm just
Check
checking.
what it does again quickly. You create an invisible sensor within range in a location familiar to you.
And you are large, right? You're all medium.
Which you see.
I think I'm still medium. Yeah, I'm medium.
Sweet. That's good.
Interesting.
Also, if I leave the orb, it stops.
Where are you casting this?
My question is, can I use Dolvin and his memory to choose the castle? Strong request. Understand if it's a no.
Interesting.
I mean, have you inherited his knowledge?
Well, he and I talk,
That's not the same thing, though.
and he's
I think
told
it has
me
to be-
many
It
stories.
has to be familiar to you, so a story's not enough. Otherwise,
Okay, then
anyone-
I'll use it if possible, because they should still technically be within a mile, I think, because they're just outside of Barovia.
It does say, or in
Check on my
or
family.
an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you. So it depends how
Obviously,
willing
the
you're.
castle's obvious.
I mean, it depends
so-
how much you're willing to stretch that, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's it too much.
But I don't know if we're a mile away from the castle. Are we a mile away?
What do you want to do?
Well, if that's the case, then I'll check out on my wife and kids, just see how they're doing,
Okay.
see how the clan's doing, just check on them.
You can't see it; gets blocked.
Oh,
I was gonna say, yeah, 'cause
So
it's not gonna go out in the fog, is it?
all you see is foggy mist.
Oh shit.
I was worried
snap.
about that. Oh well. Okay, yeah, no, I'm good if everybody else is.
Okay, is everybody long resting then? Yeah.
Yes.
Inside the tiny hut.
Cyril,
Oh no.
you
In the hut?
Yep. There is a reason for this. Cyril, you dream that you're laid out on a table, and a laughing old woman comes, and she kind of splits you open. She starts picking out your bones one by one and like gnawing on them. each one before throwing it away. So you are plagued by horrible nightmares, and you lose 8 HP permanently.
Really? Oh, because you've got the eye, I bet.
Probably.
Yeah.
I won't say, because there is a reason which you guys could figure out, but I don't want to say it.
Alright.
I think it probably is the eye.
It probably is.
Crush
See you
that
next
thing.
time.
And Eirril, your HP loss from last time is still active, by the way. I don't know if you've...
So, and I don't get a benefit from the long rest, do I?
No, you don't.
It's gonna be bad.
Good thing you can short rest.
Yeah, but that only helps to a certain point, though.
Yeah.
Would you still? So now that we've long rested, everyone else has. If we continue, do you get exhaustion?
Yeah.
So I was
It will
thinking
do.
about this. I probably won't do exhaustion because it will completely, effectively remove you from the campaign. But yeah, let's see how it goes.
So he gets enough rest to not have exhaustion, but not enough rest to have everything else.
Yeah, we'll say that.
That makes sense.
Dan, you
Damn.
haven't. You have. Is your HP still like the reduced HP?
Yeah, because it was
Yep.
55 max.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yep,
just
that's
by
fine.
5.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, that still is. Yep. So, other than that, you no other magical effects can pass through it, so nothing else happens.
Alright. When I wake up, I'm gonna say, well, that hut didn't work. That hag still came.
I slept pretty well.
I slept well.
How about you, Eirril?
I slept well. Why did she come to you?
Ah, who knows? Maybe the whole orb down my trousers thing wasn't working out.
You haven't orbed down your trousers.
Well, it's more.
Still have it down your trousers?
Well, why not? I thought that.
Why do you people carry orbs down your trousers? That is very weird.
Well, so basically, yeah, the one of the guys that died, said that the hag has an eye, and this other dude had an eye. I took the eye from the other dude, and apparently this hag can see through these eyes like some kind of weird telescope thing, or a hole
Right.
in the wall. And so I thought, well, why don't I try? She's in this other place. If I put the eye somewhere that would entice her to come back, then she'll want to come back. So I thought, if I put it down my trousers, that's about as enticing as it can get.
You are arrogant.
I mean, you haven't seen what's in my trousers, so you know.
Well,
that is true.
Not
Sorry,
a lot, I can imagine.
One other thing I forgot to mention, sorry. Eirril, this is for you, because the other two won't really know. Xyril looks visibly aged to you. I said he's been looking like ill recently. He's actually starting to look like an older sort of man, I guess.
Like you said, you're getting greys.
Kind of, yeah. You know, like grey hair. He's got like wrinkles and stuff. He's definitely not, he doesn't look the same as like when you first met him.
Hmm. How long have we been together?
Ooh.
Really, like, a week or two?
Let's say
More
like
than
a
that.
month or a couple months or something.
I don't know.
Kind of stretched out a bit.
I think
Well,
it's
let's say
only
like a
been
month
like a
or so.
month.
Yeah,
probably.
it's been a while.
Yeah, I reckon somewhere between 2 to 4 weeks. I would have thought.
Yeah.
Because Eirril and stuff were a week, basically.
Yeah.
All right, let's say just under 2 months. Let's say.
Cyril,
Yeah.
I don't know if it was to do with the hag or what, but you ain't looking great, man. You're looking old.
What do you mean?
I can definitely see grey hair.
Oh, that's not be good. Yeah, it's probably the hag thing. You know.
You're not looking good.
Right, we need to sort this hag business out.
She's really going to affect your game, man.
I know. Tell
mean,
me
if
about
she's
it.
Turning you old.
That's
Women are just going to see you as an old man.
I know. We can't be having this. All right. We're
Gonna
gonna need
help,
to
yeah.
sort this out. He's gonna pull the eye thing from his trousers and sort of looking into it and go, "Oi, sort it out. Come here if you're so afraid to come. You know, to fight us. Fight us like a hag, I guess."
It's like the hag you are.
Yeah.
We're both very, very odd people.
I don't really want this. Anyone else want this? It's kind of pointless.
No.
It's an eye, right?
It's like a medallion eye. Is it like Round a chain.
No, I
It-
think it's like an actual eye.
It's like an actual eye. Yeah.
Destroy it.
He's gonna chuck it. He's gonna chuck it on the floor at least.
Just destroy the eye if you don't want to keep it.
I'm just gonna stomp on it.
Okay.
That is disgusting. Why would you have that in your trousers?
Well, like I said, I thought it would entice her to come back, but after the fucking weird dream I had, let's just say it involved bones and not the nice kind.
Oh,
Xyril the demon has only one testy because the other one became an eye.
No, I've still got the bones.
He's got a tiny penis. He tries to overcompensate with his lies.
I'm going to get the skull now.
Do I Eldritch Blast the guitar?
Do you
Oh.
die?
you installed your package.
You know you want to do it.
He can't take things seriously, so no. No.
Yeah, you wouldn't be offended, would
No,
you?
he wouldn't be offended. He knows the
Just-
truth.
Oh,
Well, that Ichiro's selling the truth. Oh, okay.
No,
Right.
okay.
damn, it's all coming out now.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
So wait,
so
is the eye squished and destroyed?
Yeah, I
So
literally
stomping
stepped on
on
it. It's disgusting. Why would you want to keep such thing like that?
Variel said that it was worth it. It was worth something, but clearly not.
It
Well-
is an eyeball.
Oh, I don't know.
If the guy died, what good
We
information
don't
does
have
he
to
have?
listen. Yeah, we
The
don't.
thing
Have
is,
to
yeah.
Now he's dead.
Don't listen to a dead man.
To be fair,
Unless-
he was kind of like dead when we met him. He was just, I don't know, it was weird.
Mhm.
I recommend us we just go deal with the skull. Now, where are we going?
Argenvostholt. It's like this big ass building. It's full of
Right. Great. Lead on.
okie dokie.
It's going to be a bit of a trek. Everyone ready? We're leaving these kids here.
It was built for treks.
Sonny, did you minus your HP by the way?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
But I don't. I'm guessing I
Skull.
didn't. I didn't regain any HP, or I suppose I get my short rest. I can do hit die.
You can short rest. Yeah, you can do your hit die.
Alright,
But,
let me do short rest.
You're so fucking evil. That laugh, man.
Yep.
How do I?
Well, that was the only hope that you guys had. So, if destroying the eye doesn't keep the hag off you next time, then I'm out of ideas.
Oh, see, she's blind for 24 hours.
So we should have done that and then slept.
Oh, but we don't know. We didn't know.
I was wondering if someone was going to think of that. Yeah, but unfortunately, it's you can't.
Oh, in theory, the next rest will be all right because it's 24
Okay,
In
hours.
theory,
So,
Let's see.
but yeah.
plenty of ways to get out of being blinded.
All right. Then I guess we start heading towards Argenvostholt.
Yep. So, in the interest of not bogging you too much down with encounters, I'm going to just say that you make it to Argenvostholt. Okay. I'm assuming you're
How-
skirting around Valaki.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you are. You guys
Yeah,
are
we will
going.
be. Yeah, we're not going into Valaki. We'll be going
Okay.
around it.
Why don't we go through the town?
Oh, it's not welcoming.
Good friends of yours?
Basically,
You guys get to
basically,
Valaki.
this really horrible lady is running the town. She killed everybody. It's not worth going in there. Let's not deal with that right now.
Okay, well, after the skull, perhaps we should deal with that.
We can look into it, I suppose. Let's deal with this at the moment, and then we'll deal with that.
I am getting tired from carrying the skull, I agree.
Exactly. So, all right. Carry on to Argenvostholt.
So, yep, you'll skirt around Valaki, and I'll just put you at Argenvostholt.
Oh, yeah. We're here.
Welcome back.
There's Variel. Look at him.
Where is he? I need to delete him off the map.
Up top.
Oh, yeah,
Be gone.
we're all-
Okay, he's gone.
So, does anyone know how to get where we need to put this thing?
I don't know, you told me.
Eirril, you're the one with the man with the riddles and the poems. Where do we put this thing?
I don't know who.
OC it was the mausoleum.
Yeah, but I
But
don't
that
know
was-
if I
mean,
know that.
That was discussed a lot with the
It was discussed high C.
Yeah.
because I think Ezekiel
Okay,
was even saying that mausoleum's likely outside.
So I
Yeah,
guess we
no,
just,
I was gonna say I just didn't know if.
so if we just
it actually
if we
discussed.
skirt around the building, then at least that way we're probably more likely to find it than inside.
Okay.
Would
So
who out of us would be able to identify a mausoleum? Haiss?
It's just another.
I'd probably be able to.
It'd be just
Yeah, I
another
guess
building,
I'll-
wouldn't it? It's just an
Yeah,
outside.
then.
It's just another building outside. I could probably.
I've
I guess-
been around graveyards and that sort of thing.
So Eirril, yeah, I guess then you would know that mausoleums are generally kind of like outside, it's kind of like in the back garden, like you go out and there's the mausoleum sort of thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
Eirril, are you at the front?
I think I'll head round to the right.
Can you roll perception when you do?
I'll follow like directly behind him.
yeah, I'll probably be more in the rear.
Can I also be looking around?
Yeah, if you're looking around, roll perception as well.
Net
Oh,
20.
Wow.
Don't
You
even need
see-
to.
Yeah, I'll just tell you what you see. On the steps here, you kind of just catch something which you didn't see before. You see a bird cage, and there's a bird inside. And it's just kind of like chirping and like sort of hopping around in the bird cage.
Oh, what a little bird! That's so cute.
What type of bird is it?
Don't touch the bird.
What?
Don't touch the
What-
bird. It will
What is
probably.
wrong with all of you? It's a bird.
It will probably try
It's
to.
gonna turn into the dragon.
It's always going to try and kill you. Like I just
Looks
wouldn't.
like it looks like a canary.
Oh shit! Don't touch that bird.
Why not? Why not touch the bird?
Trust me.
Canary.
It is a beautiful bird. It should not be caged.
It'll trust you. It'll try and kill you. In some way. I
Every
shot
bird.
a bird
Every-
once, and it caused me problems.
Can I cast Augury again and just be like, should I free the bird? And roll the dice.
If you go for it, I will stop you.
Everybody got fives? Any threes? Any threes? Any threes?
So you
Any
you roll your
threes?
dice, Arthur,
Yep.
and you
C2.
get wheel and woe. Oh no, sorry. You get nothing. No.
I never do anything when it says nothing.
So many threes. So many threes. So many threes.
This is beyond our knowledge. Okay, just lead the
Touch any
way.
birds, they'll try and kill you.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
guys, move round to the right
That's the
then.
golden rule.
Dolkov has
Well,
changed a lot since it's become Barovia.
If you've relayed that we just need to look around the outside, I can just get Spiny to do it.
Yeah, I'd say head to the right. Round the right.
Well, why
You guys
don't I?
gonna move round to the right?
Why don't I just send Spiny to do the recon? It's invisible. It can
Yeah.
fly. It can probably do it pretty quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, quick recon.
All right.
Okay.
I'll send Spiny. I'll send Spiny then to do that.
So
it-
Spiny, he
yeah.
passes over, a very heavily collapsed, looking, kind of looks like the remains of, to be honest, it's too badly damaged. You can't really tell. There's like chandeliers like around. Is he flying
Yeah.
at the moment?
Yeah. He's got a fly speed of 40.
Okay, and he's invisible.
Yes. In his
Okay,
imp
in
form.
that case, yep. In that case, you see 9 giant spiders, like sort of nestling amongst like a spider web.
Yeah. Let's not go
That's
that
like
way.
kind of crisscrossing the ceiling. He continues on his way.
I'm going to relay
and-
this as I find out, because obviously I'm still in telepathic communication.
And at the back, he sees a cemetery and a mausoleum.
Oh, we have to go through that.
And the mausoleum has silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings, like carved on like all over the roof. There's an 8-foot tall, 4-foot wide, white marble door in the southwest wall, and it's engraved with the name Argynvost.
It's pretty obvious.
That sounds like the place.
How big is this fence?
7
Why
foot,
is Zograves missing?
and it's wrought iron.
7 foot.
Wrought iron.
7 foot high of iron.
Yep.
Could we break it down? I really don't feel like going through the house.
But do you have anything that could deal with iron?
This is just a collapsed building here, by the way.
Now this is where a Sifa would have come in handy. God damn
Yeah.
that man.
I can cast heat metal.
How hard can you heat it?
Hot enough to hurt someone.
If he were to heat metal and I were to bash it with my shield, would we bend the metal?
You could try. Definitely possible.
I mean, we could. I could. I mean, I can just become a giant ape.
That would help. I mean, I just looked at the melting point of iron and it's 1500 degrees, so I doubt you get that hot.
How tall is the iron fence again?
7 foot.
7 foot.
The main problem is getting that skull over.
How big is the T-Rex?
I can become a giant ape, which is a lot bit more flexible because I've got like a 40-foot climb speed.
Well, I was
Oh.
yeah, because I was just or something like that. Yeah, if we could just even the T-Rex, you could just climb on you, slide down your tail, sort of thing, go over top. Over.
But I want to be able to get on the other side myself. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Flintstones moment,
ape will
though.
do it. Can't you transform into anything that
Wow.
flies?
An ape, that giant ape is like 15 foot tall, according to this, so it's
Jeez.
pretty big.
Perfect.
Even better.
It's King Kong.
Sorted. We're done.
It's
That's it.
huge,
That's what we
yeah, I
got to
didn't
do.
realise.
That's what we got to do.
They count as huge beasts, not just large.
Wow.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
so does a T-Rex.
Oh, well.
T-Rex is a
there you go.
gargantuan. Blimey. Okay. Thought that-
T-Rex counts as huge.
Fair enough.
Huge is 15
Gargantuan.
seems.
Nice. All right then. Yeah, we'll
Well,
do that.
ships are gargantuan, so
Well,
makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, we'll do
So
the.
are we
we'll
going?
do the
Are we
gorilla
going?
thing. Up.
Are we sneaking spider, or are we going
No,
around
no,
the other way?
Up
I
and around.
recommend we
Up and
do
around.
not go past the spiders. I am not very sneaky.
Yes. Let's not get into unnecessary fights. You know.
I'll cast polymorph again.
Mhm.
Easily one of my favourite spells.
Very
Very
nice.
good.
Into a giant ape, and basically
For some reason, because of World of Warcraft, I thought it was way crappier than it actually was.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Just turn them into a sheep.
You know, this is it. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was literally
Lost
like,
Hearthstone.
yeah, you know.
So what are you guys going to do exactly? What's going on here?
Are you breaking it down?
No, I think he's
We're climbing over.
putting us over.
literally let's just pick each of you up and put you on the other side.
transfer.
The skull. Don't forget the skull.
That's
Obviously.
That's going to be a separate trip.
yeah. But that should be easy.
Well,
enough.
I've got it for an hour, so
Yeah, easy.
Well, we've got
Jeez.
plenty of
You
time.
might as well keep it going and
Just
I'll only
Wait.
make you roll one strength roll just to see how well you take the skull over. But other than that, you're fine.
Okay, I get a +6 to my strength.
Wow.
Just giving you that flex there.
not the time to get in that one.
just snaps it.
Oh, jeez.
That should be alright. 16.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Cool. So yep, you make it over with no problems. You pick up everyone else and take them over.
Sweet.
So you guys are currently standing in the cemetery. It's very like foggy in here. You can't really see very well. All of you suddenly get like a prickling feeling as if somebody's or something is watching you.
Joy.
And you're kind of like, your eyes are kind of like drawn up to one of the towers. And in the window, you see quite a well-dressed man. He's got a thick mane of hair. He's got like sort of like, like a cane and a suit. And he's kind of like watching you. And he kind of beckons to you. And then he draws the curtain.
Of the main house or the mausoleum?
This is like of the main house. It's like one of the towers in the house.
I recommend that we put the skull back in the mausoleum first and then maybe go upstairs.
I agree with that because the people in there are trying to kill us.
Does he look alive or dead?
He looks alive, yeah.
Okay. We went through that area and we never saw him.
Yeah, it's probably a trick. I say we put the skull back and then sort that out. We need to go up
Yeah,
there
I
and
don't-
get.
I don't
We need to
trust
go
that.
in there after the skull business anyway to get the sword. So
Yeah.
Claw's just walking towards the mausoleum.
Yeah. We're going. Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
Jeez.
we're going.
The doors don't just open. Does anyone speak Draconic, by the way? Side note.
I don't know.
That's fine.
Oh wait, hold on, do I? Oh no,
Infernal.
no, I took Abyssal.
No problem.
So
yeah,
did
the
I.
doors don't. The doors don't just open.
Oh,
Who wants
Ape,
to have a crack?
do you want to smash it?
You can smash it, or are you just gonna pull it?
I don't think this is going to be a smashing job. I would know.
Wait, so what's written on the door?
You can't understand it.
It's
You
draconic.
do have any way to read that?
Can I just say Argenvost? See what happens.
Nothing
Ah.
Ape person, can you become Catman again?
What if we need the ape?
I'm strong enough.
I'll save you guys some time. If you roll strength, you can just attempt to pull it open. It's just
I'll roll it.
Whoa, dude.
+6, dude.
Hey man, I just wanted to try, okay? I got a 9. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't work. You can't pull it open.
I didn't think so.
I guess we might as well let the ape give it a go.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Door of hinges.
You kind of like look at Claude. You're like, was this door even like stuck at all? You just like shut.
Do you even lift, bro?
Yeah, the ape starts to flex. Like, "Ugh."
Yeah, try it in your Catman form. Then we see.
So inside
Now
the
who's-
mausoleum, it's very dark and dusty. Obviously, no one's been here for a very long time. There are strange inscriptions running around it. And there's basically 4 empty alcoves with kind of like raised floors inside.
Where am I putting this thing?
I will
Oh,
come back and get you right there.
Just put it in the middle, I guess.
Don't we need to put it in his grave? Tombstone?
Which one says?
Does
Yeah.
Do any of them... Are they all in Draconic by any chance?
All the inscriptions are draconic.
Of course they
Shit.
are.
Try each one.
Pick the middle one.
Is there like a centralized one?
There is.
Like one more
No, there are-
fancy than the other?
I mean,
They all
the
just,
skull
like, each
would
of these-
would fit in like the middle, so you could pull it down and it would like stay.
Haiss?
Mhm.
Would Dolvin know of Argenvoss
No, no, after his time.
after his time? Thought so. Okay. Never mind.
Argenvoss fought Strahd after Strahd became like the vampire.
Okay. Catman, have you any way to read this language?
Maybe not.
You are a lyricist, a speaker of tales, a singer,
Yeah.
and you have no way to read another language.
All the songs are either in Common or Elvish, hey? That's what I know.
Right.
Back on.
That is good. Great. I'm gonna put the skull down in the middle. Just be like, Argenvost, would you mind taking your skull back?
A wind starts to pick up, kind of blowing around all you guys.
I don't like this.
Could be useful.
Might be good.
Yeah, never
The
know.
wind starts picking up more and more, and the skull starts to faintly glow.
This
I am
good.
not a fan.
It's a good
Nope.
sign. It's a good sign. It means stuff's
Is
happening.
it? It's
This-
creepy.
This feels positive.
Does it?
Yep.
Yes. At least it's not on
The,
fire.
mauso-
That you know.
the mausoleum starts to rumble a bit,
Oh,
and
shit.
light starts coalescing in the middle of the skull. And it starts kind of like building up and pulsating, and as it does, as it pulsates, it starts to shake more and more the mausoleum.
Yeah, I'm gonna like edge towards the door slightly.
Yeah. Me too. Actually, hold on. You know what? I think Clove is actually going to be really interested by the light and just be like, "Ooh, pretty light now."
I'm just gonna be in the sort of next to the door. So if I need to like
We're
run
going to
out.
be shoulder to shoulder there, Xyril.
So it continues to shake. Dust and like debris and stuff is kind of falling from the mausoleum. The light's really building out. It's almost like blinding. You can almost think of it as like a little light bomb in the middle.
Hand on Claymore.
You hear like a sudden deep kind of like beating. It starts building like a roaring. Suddenly the light just explodes out into the huge shape of like a towering silver dragon. And it just lifts its head up and it just roars massive, like you really feel it in like your bones, and its wings close round and they envelop you, and there's a huge explosion of light.
Oh,
And
this is a lot.
you guys look behind you, and the tower, the tallest tower, is burning with like brilliant white light, and it's literally shooting all the way up to the sky, and it's almost like parting like the darkness like around it.
One
You
hell of a
all
nightlight.
turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you all turn around, and you see Xyril and Eirril. You recognise the big dude from upstairs, and he's standing in the graveyard, which all the mist has now been blown away, and you see ranks and ranks of knights, all like fully like kitted out in sort of plate armor.
Friends of yours?
Kind of. They were trying to kill us before, so this is either really good or really bad.
Oh, look, an army. This is what we need.
The big guy takes a step towards you, and he draws his huge greatsword. And as he draws it, they all draw theirs at the same time. And then in one smooth motion, they kind of clasp, they kind of put the swords in the ground in front of them, clasp their hands around the hilts, and they all kind of kneel, apart from the big guy at the front. Vladimir is his name. I'll choose his name. And he looks at you all, and he says,
"Thank you for returning the bones of my master, Argonbost.
That's all right.
I've been freed from the curse of hatred that has kept me here for so long.
True.
I and my fellow knights can now finally rest."
Phew.
That's all right. Yeah.
Good for you.
I mean, I can attest to it. You were a bit of a dick earlier, so it makes sense.
I apologise for anything I may have said or done to you before. I was consumed by the curse of hatred. But you, all of you, have truly brought life and hope back to Barovia. Thank you.
See, that's the stuff you should be singing songs about, not some fucking tiny penis.
he
Oh, well.
turns to one of the knights who's kneeling, and he kind of holds out his hand to him, and the knight takes his hand and stands up, and they sort of quite intimately embrace. And then all the knights start glowing. You kind of see like it's almost like shooting stars like shoot up from their bodies, and each shooting star that shoots up, it leaves like a corpse just kind of like topples to the ground.
Oh, wait, army.
Wait. Your sword. Your sword.
Yeah, where's the crystal
It could
sword?
help us. It could help us get in the fight against Strahd.
Yeah, leave your weapons. That would be great.
You will find a weapon of far greater value than what I build upstairs.
Where upstairs? Have you not seen how big this place is? We need directions, man.
By his throne. By his throne.
It's by the throne.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's my time to go now. Thank you once more.
Okay.
all right.
Take care.
Don't be a dick
Also-
in the afterlife.
He also shoots up. Now, you guys can consider this your level up to level 10.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Straight up. Nice.
And all of you have a permanent +1 to your AC, so you can add that on.
Permanent.
Yeah.
Permanent
you
plus
also
one.
have Yep, and you also have a permanent +1 to your saving throws. The light is kind of very like
know how to do that.
uplifting. You all feel very like you really feel the effects of it. It's very like it literally feels like a beam of hope almost. It's kind of like uplifting your spirits, making you feel like positive and optimistic sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Wow.
What was this about the weapon?
Oh yeah, he has some like crystal sword thing in his throne. That's what we wanted to go back and get. So,
That sounds cool.
yes. Let's go do that.
Yeah, we'll go up.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll probably go through the building this time. There's no reason to.
I mean,
Right.
should we go up that tower that guy was...
Yeah, because we're gonna have to go through here, aren't we? So hopefully those revenants don't try and kill us, but we'll find out.
+1 to all.
Yeah.
Saving throws, yes.
Jesus. Got +9
What the
charisma
hell?
saving throw.
Man, I
Shit.
got
I have
so
plus
many
9
pluses.
con saving throw and strength saving throw.
Jesus. Wow.
It's
+9
insane.
dex, +9 charisma.
Damn. Insane.
How do you guys add that on? I'll customize. There you go.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Saving throw misc bonus.
I'm just putting it as Argynvost Blessing.
Yeah.
So I assume we all walk up to where this blade is.
Yes, I would imagine. Well, that's where we're going to try and go to. Hopefully, we don't too much issues.
Oh yay! My int saving throw is now +0.
Jeez.
I'm a dumb dude.
Does that
So-
include spell save DC +1?
I don't think that's the same thing.
It's not a saving throw.
Damn it. It's worth a shot. Aces. So, win the
Right to
throne
the
room.
blade.
Is it a clear path?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward path to get to where we need to get to. So when we get there, do we see it?
Hass?
Haiss?
Ish.
Can't hear you, Hass.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've been talking for a while. What was the last
Shit.
thing you heard me say?
Literally nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, basically you get up here, you see the sword hilt. It's got a platinum hilt and guard.
Where do I add the
Pretty-
custom saving throw?
Just
Each
click
If
one.
you click on it, you can customize each one.
add it.
Oh, got you. Alright.
Oh, I forgot one.
Who takes up the hilt?
I'll take it unless anyone stops me.
No, I think it's deserving that
think-
you should take it.
I think
Okay.
I think Xyril would try and go for it. To be honest.
For what purpose?
Can we like touch hands? Each other in the eyes.
And you're just like holding hands.
Yeah.
Oh, Xyril, jeez.
Hey, what are you doing?
I didn't know this would be your kind of weapon.
Hey, it's valuable. Yeah, this thing's gonna be definitely useful to us.
I thought I could, use it to slay Strahd.
Well, I don't know. We'll rock paper scissors for it.
I think it's only
Paper,
fair
scissors
that
for the very good sword. Who's gonna win? Is it Eirril or Xyril?
I'll give you my scimitar if you need a weapon.
I carried the skulls this entire way. I mean, I'm just saying.
So,
It was a lot of work.
Are you any good with the? So it's a longsword.
I'm
It
good
is
with
a
all
long sword,
weapons.
to be fair,
I think we.
you know what? Fine. I'll let you have it if you give me 200 gold.
Whoa.
Seems only
Damn.
fair.
Okay. I mean, we will have to reap the benefits.
Cool.
I'll hand over 200 gold.
Wow, okay.
And a very
We do
large
have a
price
very
to pay.
odd friendship.
He loves his gold.
I do.
I can tell.
Yeah, it makes the world go
Eirril
round.
paid
You know
Xyril
the saying.
for his very large package, and
So-
nothing else was ever said.
Do you take the hilt?
Yeah.
When your fingers wrap around it, you hear a voice in your head.
Who comes to claim me?
His hands
Eirril.
wrapped around the shaft.
Eirril, the mighty demon hunter.
Well met, Eirril, the mighty demon hunter. Do you intend to destroy Strahd?
Yes. With this exact sword.
Then I accept you as my wielder.
And you are attuned to it. So, for you, this counts as a longsword. You might want to jot this down because there's a bunch of stuff
Yep.
it does.
Is it not? Is it not in? Is it not a thing?
It should be in Beyond.
Yeah. Beyond should pay everything.
Okay,
Unless you
Yeah,
unless you
yeah.
fiddled with it.
you can look up the Sunblade, and if that's there, it's effectively a
Yeah.
Sunblade.
It is in here.
Okay. So like +2 bonus and like the radiant damage and the 15-foot sunlight.
Yeah, that's all on here.
Because I just want to reiterate for the sunlight effect that you have not seen sunlight since you came to Barovia. It's always overcast.
Wow.
This is a game changer.
This is pretty cool.
Do not give it to Strahd.
That sounds like a very nice blade. It's very bright.
Hey, vampires don't like the light. This is why we came here. You
I
want
look forward to fighting together with you, Eirril, the demon hunter.
Is that a female's voice?
Yeah. None of you can hear this, by the way. Only Eirril hears
Yeah.
this.
Well, I hope we can slay Strahd together.
Well, that's what the plan is. I mean, what are you going to do? Do it by yourself?
Yeah. Sorry, I gotta confess, the blade was talking to me. I was just.
The blade talks.
Doesn't that?
It's a powerful blade.
All right, Eirril. All right, it's okay. We can
I am
hear it
powerful
too.
indeed. I was once wielded by Sergei von Zarevich. I hope you can live up to him.
Is he gonna be okay?
I have no idea.
He's really looking at that sword.
I mean, if he starts acting funny, then we may have to do something drastic. But we'll see.
I
how it
met
goes.
him yesterday. I don't know what funny is for you two. You're pretty weird already.
I mean, he's all right. He's an all right dude. But again, if he starts going weird, then you know.
What is the sword? Lay along. What is the sword saying to you?
It's saying it was once wielded by Gavon. What's his last name?
That's definitely not it.
Sergei von Zarevich. Where's Kayon?
Sorry. Sorry. It was once carried by a fancy knight, okay?
Eirril the Fancy has a big
Yeah.
sword.
And what is the blade's name?
Did it say I'm gonna call it a Sunblade?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it didn't give itself a name.
I mean, is it oozing a kind of glow?
So it's kind of like consciously controlled by you. So if you wish for it to glow, then it will glow.
Oh, nice. It's like Stannis' sword.
Yeah, it's like that, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give off a glow with the sword to show them.
Cool. So
Sunblade.
if you give it off, bright sunlight. And again, I'd like to remind everyone, you have not seen sunlight since you came to Barovia.
Oh, that's bright. That's incredibly bright.
Tell me about it. I mean, we can see. It's daytime. We don't need extra daytime.
I think maybe save it for the night, if that's okay.
Eirril, quite contrary. How did your sunblade glow?
Pretty damn bright.
Oh my god. Right.
So this blade, how did
very
you know
shiny
about it?
Face.
Oh, we came here before. I told you, we came here before. They all tried to kill us. Eirril read a poem. That's what made us... That's when Asifa, this big cowman, decided that we had to go to Strahd's place and get this skull, and that's what we tried to do. He died. We got the skull, came back.
Oh. Why
They
did
say
you read the
they-
poem?
You're saying they earned the sword and you just basically stole the skull from out under them.
Yes. But they died, so that's their own fault. You should have tried harder.
That's why I'm just setting the record straight. Cool. For my songs. Eirril and Xyril left two men to die. But in the end, they got a very big reward, and that reward was a sunblade that glows so much.
Exactly, see? It's not about being strong, it's about being smart, you see.
It's about being the biggest coward and running away.
Hey, who's got the sword and who's got the cash? It's us.
Mm.
We're winners.
I mean, you
came
did
out
just
top.
make your friend pay to
Yeah,
get
see?
the sword
and
that
I'm- and
he
I'm-
could actually use and
Yeah.
you could not.
Exactly, and I'm richer for it.
It is going to be an interesting journey with you two. But great, now you have the blade, let us go kill Strahd.
Hmm.
Where are you going,
We may need to think about that a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. There may be some like we've got this weapon. What if there's more? Like there's a few things. Yeah, there's a few things that we could probably do to help us. So for example, you know, you were saying that we could have an army. We know of a dude. He's very depressing. You know, don't get me wrong. He's a very depressing man. But
Actually, you never explained why you were talking with Strahd.
it's fine. So the very depressing man. If we help him out, he'll help us out, and so we could probably use him to, you know, defeat Strahd. And there's this other guy that we found, who owes us a reward because we helped him out. Because you know we help people still. So if we to go him and get our reward, we could probably then recruit him into our little army. He's got this weird Steel Panther thing, which could be quite useful. And then there's this other guy. There's this other guy who is like a mage, but he's crazy. So if we could figure out how to make him not crazy, then he could probably be on our side as well. Then we have an army, you see.
When you say crazy, what do you mean by crazy?
He shoots lightning bolts at you.
Yeah, he tried to kill us, but it was
Yeah.
like, but it
And
was
you
like,
consider him a possible ally,
potentially.
That doesn't sound crazy. That seems rational.
Well, the thing is,
especially with you two.
well, maybe, but he was almost like he was trying to be friendly, and then something told him to not be friendly and to try and kill us. So,
You mean like the blade speaking to your friend right now?
well, he hasn't tried to kill us yet, so it's all right.
No, but he's being talked to.
She's on our side.
She.
I mean,
Yeah.
all I'm saying, yeah, there's nothing on that blade that constitutes it looking like being like a woman.
Well, I mean, the voice sounded like a woman. Come on.
I have no
And-
gender.
Oh,
Her name is Sunblade.
It's
That
not
is not a very womanly name.
no.
This knight that used to own her, he tried to kill Strahd, and
Ramona's a good woman's name.
that's great.
Just saying, if you want a better woman's name, Ramona's a good woman's name.
I mean, I can't argue with you. It's better than Sunblade.
That is true.
What woman wants to be called Sunblade?
And also, you know, at least if we call it
it's not-
Ramona, it would at least be like.
Ramona. She is the Sunblade destined for Strahd.
At least, because the thing is, yeah, the big S. If the
Ramona.
big S finds out we're carrying a
Yes,
thing around that's called the
Sunblade
Sunblade, he's going to
killed
think of it's a
Strahd.
threat. So if we call it Ramona, he's not going to know what it is. He probably just thinks we've got some weird affection for the sword. He's not going to
Ramona.
try and take it.
Ramona.
Speaking of, actually, if Strahd has spies everywhere, it's
good.
probably best you keep that blade not lit up every.
Be a surprise.
Yes, what he is saying.
I like surprises.
I bet you do.
Not that, no,
Is that not a good surprise?
no, that's a jump scare. That's not a surprise.
Right, so where are we going next? Because I really would
surprised.
like to kill Strahd soon.
All right, calm down. Right,
My family have waited centuries to kill Strahd
what took him
and
so
take
long, man?
back the fatherland, so I am slightly impatient.
I mean, if they've waited like centuries, then they can wait like a week. You should have got here early if they've been waiting that long. What took you so long?
Ripping on the claymore.
Oh dear. Right. Well, how about we go to Rictavia and get our reward?
whoa. What about, you know, what Strahd said?
I mean,
What do you mean, what Strahd said?
I mean, basically, Strahd asked us to do something, and he paid us to do something, but doesn't really mean that we have to do it.
Literally taking the claymore out, holding with both hands, looking at Xyril.
Sunblade
What do you
versus
mean
King, Ramona
paid
versus
you?
King. Who's gonna win? Is it Ramona or the King? Who's gonna win? in the end?
Okay.
Claw.
So he invited us.
Simple.
He invited us to dinner for whatever reason, I don't know. So we attended the dinner because the idea was this was a Sifa's idea that we go in there, learn something about him,
Convenient, it's
Get-
a dead man.
getting on his good side, and also getting the skull because the skull was in his place. So the idea was to make friends with him temporarily, and then go over, get the skull, bring it back here, and get the sword. You see.
I don't know, Claw. That sounds very convenient for putting it on the guy who's dead.
I mean,
Yes,
that's why
that's
he's-
what I'm
But
thinking.
it was him and Variel was up the guy's ass, to be fair.
Another
And he's
dead man.
And he's dead as well, see? So what does that tell you? The two people that are trying to make friends with him are dead. We didn't try to make friends with him, we were alive.
Well, how do we know that? Well, we know they could be the ones who were against Strahd, and you were the ones with Strahd, and Strahd let you live. Ha ha!
Does this look like
Pointing the claymore at Xyril now.
does this look like the fate of somebody who would lie?
Yes.
That is just racist.
It's not racist. You look like a liar.
What that's just
I have
because
been
I have horns.
No, it's not because of your horns. It's your eyes.
Well, it's because they glow red. I mean, that's just
No, because they speak of mischief.
I mean, you know,
It's slightly racist, Claw.
he
What are you
used
talking
he uses he'll use this guy's self to change nothing but his eyes.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's a little better.
There you go. See, it's all right.
But they're also an illusion. So right now you're lying.
I'm just trying to make you feel comfortable. You see, because I'm a nice person. If I was a
Why
minion
did
of Big
Strahd
S,
pay you to go to this Rectavio?
I can't remember. It was some gold.
He wants him. Apparently, Rotario is dangerous to Strahd, so
Which
he wants to bring him in alive.
So
And-
he will make a good ally.
Exactly, and because he wants him alive, that means we don't kill him and we take him with us, and then surprise.
No, no, no.
Why?
That would be doing exactly what Strahd wants, and
No,
he steps forward,
but-
pointing the blade at Xyril.
I'm going to ready an Eldritch Blast in my hand.
about?
But
I told you, one for free.
hey, man, don't be pointing swords at me. We got swords as well. Don't.
Sunblade.
Just, it's really bright. I'm just like,
Really,
you're really it. It's not a toy. Come on.
it's a pretty cool trick.
We don't need to. You don't need to keep pointing that sword at me. We are both trying to do the same thing here.
Kind of want an insight check.
It's up to you.
What are you?
The king doesn't believe the liars.
What
but
you rolling
them.
against?
I'm trying to figure out if Xyril is truthful in his intentions to kill Strahd.
It's a good question.
Okay.
I don't know actually myself.
I-
I'll let
I-
Sonny
I
go.
I don't know myself, says the DM.
I'm just trying to figure out how I roll this. I guess.
I mean,
You add whatever makes sense to you, deception or persuasion.
from Ichiro's perspective, or everything that he's ever known from rumors and such, these people have been against Strahd the whole way.
Mm.
Actually, I'm going to say that out loud. From the rumors I've heard, these guys are legit, but they may be just a little bit like dicks.
Hey,
So-
man.
That is what I want to know.
No,
trust
you
them
know what
as
they
far as
say.
you can
You know what
throw
they
'em.
say. Nice guys finish last. That's why all the nice people are dead.
Don't trust them as far as you can throw them.
I mean, Jafar was nice. He's dead. Asifa was nice. He's dead. Variel was nice. He's dead.
What about the Death House people? You're just forgetting about
I rolled an 18.
Well, Ali and Cade were nice as well. They're dead. So you know. Sorry,
I rolled an 18, sir.
I got a 28.
So you got to tell us what does Claw think?
Well, I got a
Are you
28.
being truthful?
So
Yeah.
As in, so are you being truthful
Yeah,
about
so
your?
yeah,
so-
I do think I'm being truthful. If
Okay.
so.
Okay. Fine. We go see this Rectavios then. Gain an ally.
And you know, if he thinks, Rictavio knows that Strahd's coming, trying to, wants him alive, he might join us to get rid of that.
Or if he's useless, we offer him up to Strahd.
Potentially.
No. That would be aiding Strahd.
But if Strahd thinks we're his ally,
Let's
We
his
have one
guard
over.
down.
yeah, exactly.
And
That's
then
why
he
I
gets
think
a,
we should-
and then he gets a Ramona in the ass.
I disagree.
Ramona! Someday gonna kill Strahd. Ramona!
See? You see?
Legend.
The cat man gets it.
Right. Let's make haste and meet this Rictavio. I am not handing over to Strahd.
That's fine. You can kill him. Doesn't bother
Kill him
me.
yourself or kill him
You
before
can, you can kill him
Strahd.
if you want. I
Either
mean, as long as we
way,
get our
it's-
reward first. That's the important part. We get our reward, and then you can do what you want.
Not everything is about money.
I mean, that's
You're with the
that's,
wrong.
that's your, that's
You're with the wrong people.
yeah,
Seriously,
yeah. That's your opinion.
I think we should vote on it. I think we should be democratic again. I think we should vote on whether we offer up Victoria to Strahd or not, based on how the conversation and encounter goes with him.
I don't like voting, but whatever.
Well, it's only
What do
fair.
we do in the case of a tie?
Imp.
Uh,
The imp is the
Ramona.
tiebreaker.
The imp's yours.
What about
doesn't
Ramona
count.
then?
yeah, I can get Ramona to vote then.
Ramona.
Only you can hear Ramona.
See? only
People
he
say
only he can hear
anything.
Ramona. You can all hear the
Only
imp.
he can hear.
No, only you can hear the imp.
No, we can all hear the imp. He speaks common.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I actually has talked.
He has spoken to you before.
Yeah, it's pretty evil.
Yeah. He talks. He's got his own brain.
Mm,
We just talk
That's
to each
true.
other. I don't tell him what to do. We just have an agreement. He helps me, I help him.
lot of
How
passes.
about we vote on it after we've met Rictavio and see how useful he is?
Alright.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah.
I already know I will vote against aiding Strahd in any way.
To be fair, we're all trying to kill the big S, so whatever works.
Yeah, but if it looks like we're trying to help him, then as you said, he's gonna let his guard down, and we can stab him in the back even better.
Can the king honour his vote? Man up and put up his word.
Never mind.
Okay, so is that settled then? You're heading over to Rictavio's?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we end, just want to leave you guys with something.
Mhm.
So you just are kind of heading out into the woods.
Is it worth exploring the castle anymore? By the way.
Yeah, it's probably safe actually now.
Oh,
Up
yeah,
to
From the
that's,
spiders, maybe.
that's true, actually.
Yeah.
But
it's probably-
before you make it too far into the woods, you barely have time to hear the sort of chittering of bats when a huge roaring wall of flame springs up around you, enclosing you, and it's
Right.
kind of like in a circular ring, and you hear a voice, familiar voice for two of you, and it
Oh,
says,
jeez. Yeah.
"Well, well, well, it seems your friend Variel was telling the truth after all." And we'll end there.
Damn it.
Oh.
Did you guys forget? He told Strahd everything last time.
Yeah.
So,
Was
What's
that
that
Strahd?
supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you two wouldn't recognise the voice, but yes, it's Strahd.
He knows
What's
you have
that?
some.
Who's there?
That would be the big S.
What's
Yeah.
that supposed to mean? Have you screwed us
You know-
before we even started?
Hey, what me?
Dolvin, you told me they were a good omen.
They're gonna get
Hey,
us
you lit the beacon of Argos.
killed.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Yeah, true. Wasn't very subtle about it.
No. Well, there you go. May have our final showdown now. We'll find it. We'll see. All right, should we end? We'll end it there, yeah.
Yeah, I wondered that.
Ramona.